or the common worker. There's nothing.
Okay, so let's take right to work, for instance. All right, do you realize for the last 3 years, membership has gone up in unions?
In Indiana?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, yeah, but you don't.
But you know, but you know
the thing
why?
of it is, what I'm saying to you is that I heard, and you were in those meetings too. But oh, Bob, the sky's gonna fall, blah blah
But
blah.
no,
but it didn't. No.
Have you not seen that our wages have been stagnant? Do you know what has happened to me at my work in the last 15 years on my benefits?
So is that because? But that doesn't have to do with the right to work,
Bob.
Kurt, I'm telling you.
Union people unionize. It's a big cycle. When they are desperate, when they're needy, they need a voice. Mm-hmm. If we had all good employers, there'd be no need for unions. Mm-hmm. There'd be no need for any unions.
Well, I had a friend, and I think he's still there at Bemis, I believe. But he said, Bob, the reason, and he had to be in a union. He said, what's frustrating to me is that we work hard. But the unions, and this was his take on it, not mine. He says, there's a couple people here that are protected because this person and that person, they may work 1 or 2 hours a day and then sit on their rear end. See, now, to me, that's wrong.
Do you think that's in every single large business, or is it just union?
I wouldn't think so.
I think
But the thing of it is, though, if it's a non-union, and that guy's sitting on his rear end, well, I think in due time, he is going to be let go because he's not productive.
Right.
I mean, that's what it boils down to.
We have efficiencies at our place.
Yeah.
All the people are productive, or they start getting a trail of discipline. And that's
the way it should be.
That's really not true. There's not one of our members. I can't speak for the front office workers. Mm-hmm. There's not one of our members. And when they see maintenance guys sitting on their butt, they like it. That means all their equipment is working. That's what they hope for, is the maintenance guys. That's the only people.
Well, I would agree with you. I mean,
but
having that good quality equipment and so forth. I'm parked way down there. I gotta run, but hey, good to see you. God bless you. This is good. It's fine. Did you see Mike Pence? When he come out?
Oh yeah, I let him have it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I think that, my dad could work, and my mom could stay at home, and we had a decent house. We had 2 vehicles.
That's what we had.
And what's wrong with all the kids? You blame the kids and the internet and the video games. It's not that. It's both parents out there working out of necessity. It is not, hey, let's go work so we can travel on vacations.
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, my daughter is staying at home with her 3 kids, my grandkids. She's a pharmacist. She can start being a pharmacist next week and make $120,000 a year. I mean, pharmacists are in high demand.
High demand.
But you know what? She says no. It's important for her to be home with the kids, and almost 6, just turned 4, and almost 2. And now my son-in-law,
he must have a good job.
He's a CPA, but you know what? He graduated from Middle Tennessee State in ag business. And you know what he was doing? He was helping his parents doing lawn care and spraying. First 12 months, he made $16,000. Well, and Allison, my daughter, says, Andrew, tell you what, I think you need to go back to school and get a good degree. Well, he did, and he got an accounting degree. Then he passed the CPA exam, so he's a CPA, and now he works for the Riddell Bank. So, but they had to make that decision. Some people would have said, Allison, to my daughter, you're the pharmacist. You can make $120,000 a year. Well, you go do it, and I'll be Mr. Mom. Well, they felt that just wasn't the thing to do. They felt like the husband, the dad, ought to be working, and she ought to be at home. And that's what they chose. Now, I think he's making about $65,000, $65,000. He was making, a year ago at Kemper CPA, $54,000,
I know, but the jobs around this area in your district don't pay that. And what I'm saying is I started out at Bemis.
Well, there's some of them that do.
I know, but you know what? I had a kid early. There's no option for me to go to college. Yeah. My wife went to college. We got Pell Grants, so we struggled. I lived in a $22,000 house. Mm-hmm. We had 2 cars that were $2,000 probably each. Yeah. We couldn't make ends meet. We had to go in debt and credit cards. My wife graduated at 7 years of college with $71,000.
Yeah.
Big banks can borrow money for 1.25%. And my wife has to get 6.25% on her student loan.